Rubik. Okay, so we'll be Tiny too, and another kind of person with the stun. Some great abilities to steal this game as well for the Rubik.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even just being able to steal it. Don't give me any of this, like, rude stuff as they make the play on Tamira.
Oh, Kinesis back. Stinger might be the one that's in trouble. Give it over the extra sidekick damage, but it won't be enough for K1 to turn it back around. It was trying to put some pressure on, but now Spirit, they've got another round of the Infernal Blade to catch up. Mira's Fate Bolt's going to come up shortly as well. They just need to close the distance, and Mira will find double kill, and he's also happy with denying himself.
Just gets to go all the way back to base. Of course, that kill means that he gets to purchase up a bunch of items. Collapse has to be a little careful here. And he's got the movement speed, though, coming through from the Scorched Earth, so I'm sure that Mira's just going to have a ton of regen purchased.
And now, a Tiny solo killing a Shadow Fiend.
Yeah. I mean, you just have a look at the mana pool coming through on C-Smile. It was pretty low. He was going for those kills. He's got the Mango purchased up already, so wants to make sure that he's capable of doing that. But, of course, a Tiny tossing back underneath the tower. Very, very risky to do so. And is he even going to consider coming bot on Toronto? Actually, it just came off, but they're going to look to try and equalize one of the other lanes. Come up top with these Eidolons split up, but he needs to make sure that he's playing inside of the tree line. I think he was spotted out, considering it's still the daytime.
Yotaro. Yeah, there's the jump. Doesn't matter.
Come down bottom as well.
Alright, his own rotation for the Monkey King. They'll have an extra stun to play with along with the slow as well, and that's all they need to be able to help bring down K1's Wraith King. A beautiful rotation, and now they can get some damage into the lane that Beastcoast was starting to play aggressive in, and then he gets a kill and helps secure the tower. We'll hold. C-Smile should be able to get onto Mira. Can they cover the retreat? In fact, the Boundless and Telekinesis. Mira gets some distance away. The Shadow Raise is going to end up expiring, but it looks like Stinger can just somehow drag him back from afar. What a beautiful hero. K1 top lane. Another death. Hang on. C-Smile's been off the map for quite some time.
Oh, the neutral item.
See if he's going to have the movement speed. It won't be enough. He doesn't get away. Toronto, Tokyo, and Mira will close the distance, and the damage should be able to come through afterwards. One more. Oh, he didn't right click. Oh no, but still, I guess the slow with the tree allowed him to follow up afterwards with a face whip. So nonetheless, Spirit will still get the kill. And now they're even going to consider about going back over to Stinger. Toss over to Mira. He's got the rebound.
Oh yeah, perfect. Well done, Valve.
Lane, oh, not again. Oh, they're going to go for the Nyx Assassin. C-Smile just died and TP'd back in.
Double stun.
Beautiful double stun. It's going to enable Whisper now to rotate as well. They've got the black hole with Stinger jumping into the middle. It could set up for a double ultimate. As C-Smile can land the raises from afar.
Poshka was playing a little bit more on the backline, still feeling quite squishy against all of this burst damage that they have, but they found the Nyx Assassin, and maybe that might lead them into...
They picked it up so fast that it's still showing on the map, and now C-Smile. Where do I go? What?
Leapfrog.
Oh, no way. That cute play was almost enough. They're going to toss him further into the river. He gets a kill before he dies. They've got Stinger nearby as well. Somehow he gets a kill, but it will still cost him his own life. Wanting that little bit of gold for him to farm it. Smoke's going to pop. Do they want to go for K1 instead? Of course, he's got the reincarnation to play with. They won't have to commit too heavily to try and deal with the first light, but K1 with the armlet toggles hasn't gone down just yet. It's enabled the rest of Beastcoast start to swing towards the neighborhood as Gojira finds a triple stun. A follow-up afterwards stolen thanks to Mira.
Whisper!
But the Wukong keeping them full control. The BKB with a black orb from Whisper. The turnaround's there thanks to Requiem. And now C-Smile can enter the team fight. Look at the damage that Shadowfin can rack up as they all group up in the stolen Impale. Triple stun from Mira. And then just all the AoE spells as Toronto, Tokyo. They want to go back in now. Stinger. An easy kill for them to find.
Going to continue to prioritize his own net worth.
They see the Rubik TPing in, so a little bit of information. Gojira lands the stun, and the rest of Beastcoast will instantly jump on forward. In a decent position.
Do they get caught out on the retreat, though?
Gojira is going to find an opening here onto Mira, so they'll be able to bring one down. Toronto, Tokyo out to the left side instead. Going to lead through the outpost, collapse with a high gun, a counter smoke as well from Beastcoast. K1 separated from the team. They might move to Gojira instead. It's Toronto Tokyo. Assassinates the Nyx assassin. But now he puts himself in a compromised position as they'll kill off the Tiny. Off to the right side as well. Collapse. Easily been able to dispatch the Enigma's life. They're going to try and still turn it back around.
Stole
The
Requiem
was stolen. They've got to be cautious on Mira's positioning. They need to address the Rubik, and that's where K1 can come into play. Instantly moves on forward, but can they stick around?
He's caught
the
the Wukong's
command giving them way too much control. A double Warsome holding them on the other side, and C-Smile just can't get any right clicks out. As Spirit now can turn to deal with K1. He's still got the reincarnation to play with. Some of the respawns are coming up shortly as well. Let's see if Gojira is going to be able to buy enough time for the Whisper respawn. They'll turn to collapse into the tree line. A lot of damage coming through from the right clicks. The sidekick's going to help out as well. They're going to be cautious because an Enigma is back alive and they won't even need him, it looks like. K1 with the crit down. Now to Miposhka they go next as well. It's Beastcoast will try and slowly get that loss. Cut to the head, and the stun will stop the TP in his tracks as K1 ends it with a triple.
But again, they're just showing that when they're in sync, when their groove's on, they're able to catch out targets like Mira on their own. Can be super formidable, and got to look to try and push bot. They're going to start to try and get some pressure down here on the bottom side of the map.
Gojira, I'll look at the jump in.
Black hole as well coming through.
They've caught up to K1.
The reincarnate though.
That he does, but first life and they don't have to commit too much. K1's going to try and turn to deal with Toronto Tokyo. And it looks like Spirit, they just want to try and cut their losses off to the northern side as well. We see Miro go down. So
Tokyo as bait, maybe thinking he doesn't have Blink Dagger. They're going to look to converge on him.
And look at the jump simultaneously onto the Shadow Fiend with the Doom out, but the counter initiation. K1's into the middle, dispatches of the life of the Doom, and now they're going to try and turn as well to deal with Miposhka, as there's no way they can protect the Enchantress. An incredible counter from Beast Coast. 0 members going down, and now they've got... Ready to go, trying to find that opening. But they're still... Oh, C-Smile! An aggressive jump inside, but the rest of the boys, they're going to follow up. No member left behind. Marcy still will get brought down with ease. Can they back out though on Beast Coast?
And the Skelly boys, they're letting them do the majority of the work. Look at all this minus armor.
Nice boundless strike from Father. What the? What is that range?
He's got the quick.
He smile.
Not wanting to commit too heavily. Yeah, he's got the Aegis, and Toronto Tokyo has no mana, so...
What's the jump going to be? Toronto Tokyo is ready. Mira as well is going to be the one to start.
Nice.
A lot of damage early onto K1. They got the Carapace though. It's Tiny. Will still end up going down. No buyback coming out from Toronto Tokyo.
Poshka's doing a lot of right-click damage whenever he's got this Dragonlance available. I like the fact that he's gone down this route just to be that additional thing to be able to deal with some of these pesky people, make them have to play around the BKB a little bit more.
Miposhka? Speaking about the man, it's going to be Collapso that looks to jump in. A lot of damage coming up from Miposhka. They'll be able to deal with the first life, and now they'll set themselves up with the Wukong's command as well.
He's got the BKB though.
C-Smile protected with the BKB and with the 4-star out.
Left.
That he is. They're going to be able to scout him out. Toronto Tokyo tossing Whisper back into the middle.
Oh, tossing
but
him back
Stinger
out.
Again with the save. It will not matter though. Spirit looking to hunt, looking to bring down the Enigma. They're going to be able to do so. An instant use of the buyback in Beast Chris. They want to reset their positioning.
Lane of racks though. Mira's positioning has been on point. Always away from the middle of the team fight.
The big kills are... Ooh.
One hit.
Item to turn around this game. It's not looking good with the potential mega creeps in the cards. They got to go though. Buildings are falling. Toronto Tokyo might be going down as well. They get more out of this, so Beast Coast. Got to be cautious.
Racks.
Don't overstep the mark. They're just going to turn to deal with the buildings instead. Yatori can protect it, but there we go. Jump in for collapse. What an ultimate! The stun lock holds them all into the AoE silence as Beast Coast gets sent to the meat grinder. An instant death on the respawners. There'll be no surviving for K1. But regardless, they are up against it here from Team Spirit. Mega creeps on the card, but they might be able to get another kill as well. As either Tiny. Ooh.
Back.
Ooh, they get the jump. Trying to blow up the Nyx Assassin, and just going to be able to protect it for the moment with the fall. K1 just assassinates and Whisper finds the opening. The Black Hole now onto 3. The best one you would ever hope for to close out this game is now C-Smile would end it with an ultra as Beastcoast. One last fight to do it all. What a performance, what a last one.
Yeah. Just pop the Enrage, run out of the coil. Bob is your uncle. Is Bob your
what
uncle?
else is there? Bob is not my uncle.
Ah, how dare you.
Sorry, Walter. It's that's a tough name to have. Immortal. Okay.
Maybe just feeling they don't have push, right? Already, so no waveform to be able to get away.
Big kill if they're going to be able to find it. It looks like they can. Just an easy chase down. Fire spins will really make him work for it. Even C-Smile is going to charge in as well. They'd love to give the first blood over the position too, and well,
That'll do.
says no sir.
Farming, and he's getting
they
caught.
might be able to blow him up. Woo! It's something that he's going to have to be a little bit concerned about throughout this lane. He's actually moving on forward. Maposhka got his own level 2 as well. Not enough damage to try and kill off the toss, but it is a lot of spells being traded back and forth.
And it is no dive available, although Whisper, have you overstayed? Taken down just the level 1 on the Fiery Spirits for now. It's really the level 3.
Kojiro? Maybe just wanted
Whisper?
to deny, but I don't think Whisper wants to lose his own life. Great dodge. Just
Really to see how effective it was there. Mira might look to move over to the right to try and get a bit of harassing onto K1, but doesn't want to dive into the middle of a creep wave. But I think Team Spirit are satisfied enough just to make sure that there's no damage coming back their own way. Actually, mana burns K1 instead, and that's why they need to use the slow.
They get a lot of damage at the moment, but with Collapse being stuck inside the cogs as well, is going to help out with bringing down the Wraith King's life. And Mira Smile's going to look to try and TP down. They've been able to scout out Collapse in the tree line. And they can also chase down another. Stinger just slips back to the safety of the tower.
Tokyo's here, but he doesn't have his ult.
That he doesn't indeed. As top lane, Whisper gets a free kill by himself, but we're not done just yet down bottom. Great use of the cogs from Mira is going to be able to prevent the snowball from going on forward. Doesn't have a whole lot of mana. He might actually even go for the kill on the Stinger, but the rest of the boys show up and will make sure Stinger does not go down for free.
Tokyo's not far, not 6.
Oh, lucky haste rune, and now they actually might go back onto Gojira.
They want to get a creep
They do
kill.
have to be cautious about the level 6 from C-Smile. He's going to try and move in with the Pulverize. Toronto Tokyo, does he get that last little bit of damage? They do, and now he has the level 6 on the Storm Spirit. Not too much mana to play with, nor health as well, so he's not going to continue with that attempt. Meanwhile, though, on the other side of the map, Collapse and Mira, considering about diving Sting up, but they're already happy with what they've got.
There, so they've dodged this one out.
Collapse under the tower. Well, he doesn't have the boys nearby at the moment. A TP's going to come through, but it'll be cancelled. Mira and
get K1?
will finally reveal their positioning. They should be able to get Stinger, but can they get more out of this?
They really want K1.
Gojira's... they won't be able to find him within the tree line. They've got to catch up to Gojira. Oh no, he uses the snowball, so he's going to go back closer. Sunray is available. Maposhka should be able to burn down the Tusk's life.
They're pinging him.
They
Collapse knows.
Great scan. Great scan. They know exactly where K1 is, so they instantly move over to the right side.
Triple.
But we see Smile rotating a little bit too late. Maposha gets the triple kill, and in the end, they
Collapse, but now he's even got the full Tranquils finished up. He's got the full wand. You don't need many items. You just need levels.
Toronto Tokyo. Arcane Rune onto C-Smile. Gojira's going to be nearby, and the rest of Beastcoast are starting to pivot their attention to protect the Primal Beast, as that's going to enable the kill into Toronto Tokyo. Now they can even move their attention down towards Maposhka, but a dive into the tree line and a TP out, they will not be able to have the damage to secure the kill.
Value raindrops coming through. There's a reason that Maposhka is the only pro able to do once that supernova is available.
Both mid laners rotating bottom. It's going to be Toronto Tokyo that finds the opening first, but C-Smile wants to hit back. He's got Gojira nearby. Look at the silence as well. Holding the Storm Spirit thanks to Whisper's rotation. Now with the coil as well, leashing two together. Beautiful movements coming out from the coils from Beastcoast is going to further enable the kills across the map.
One, maybe just forcing him to pop it here. Unless the life still comes through. Oh no, oh no!
Oh, the lucky. See, Snowball will They can work for it. And also, I guess...
Really wouldn't surprise me to see them just go down the passive route, though, on Team Spirit. Just sit back. Don't waste the timing that you had, like in game number 1. Collapse, he's ready to get into that dagger.
Rajira and Mira are going to run both into each other, but unfortunately for Mira, he now has a Primal Beast that's on top of him as well.
Everywhere still standing, and Yatura getting solo kills across the map.
Pipes on bottom, tries to TP up, but C-Smart just there in the nick of time.
Can instantly connect here, it's on to Stinger, not the worst.
Take the fight. C-Smile's considering about going back in. He doesn't have the greatest mana to play with, but the rest of Beastcoast, they're going to swing their attention over as well. A great use of the Supernova is going to be able to cover the retreat. Beastcoast's going to try and move over to bring it down. If they got the right clicks, they do not. But the damage isn't there. They don't have the response coming out from Spirit. Maybe the Sunray can help burn down the members as Naposhka finds a double kill and is going to be able to enable the retreat as Toronto Tokyo just survives on a slither of health, but the rest of the team will not be so fortunate. Finally, Beast Coast are able to catch a break in that team fight.
They need the global silence. They need the Primal Beast to be there.
Yeah. He's going to be the one that's in trouble as well here down bottom. Team Spirit aren't playing behind the clockwork, looking to be up to his old...
It's getting to the stage where Poshka, he's only level 9.
Well, the global silence as well. He didn't get the attribute ship, but the damage isn't going to be there as Beast Coast have already used all their spells. C-Smile will charge in, but again, he's too late as the boys have shown up protecting Yotoro, playing around with the puck replicates, and now they can go back in for the Primal Beast as Mira is on point with the hook shot. They won't have ways to go through the BKB hour, so C-Smile's even going to consider about turning back around, trying to unleash his anger onto Mira. But he will, I believe, live.
He's got the wand. Doesn't even need it.
Spirit are reading this, anticipating Beast Coast setting multiple members up top. They've got a great ward to play with. They're going to get the counter jump in. The blink reveal onto Yotoro. This time they're going to be able to finally bring him down. But can they address the Supernova as well? They need to split from the area, and they won't be able to do so fast enough as K1 stuck under the tier 1 tower. Another round of the Sun Ray just burning him to a crisp. And a Whisper as well is going to be in trouble. Collapse with the jump in. They might be lacking some extra spells to bring down the puck as even Stinger's nearby to try and get a rebuttal. Will be enough for the use of the last word. So in the end,
pretty good job against both the Morphling and the Phoenix, and honestly even the Doom to a lesser extent.
They're onto K1.
No.
They know the reincarnation was used prior, so just an easy, clean kill for Team Spirit. But Beast Coast is starting to move towards the neighborhood. C-Smile's going to look to enter the high ground onto Mira. Yotoro, does he feel safe enough to be able to stand his ground? He's even got Toronto Tokyo that's happy about zipping in, but the global silence covers the initiation. Now the pulverize as well. They were ready. They were just waiting for the Storm Spirit to enter the fight, and Beast Coast collapse on him. And then the Scepter was now completed for Yotoro. So he's in fighting shape, and well, they're going to look to capitalize the global silence, so protecting the puck, but it won't be used aggressively.
Oh, that will though.
Whisper's still able to find a triple coil, but the instant use of the Supernova is going to be able to protect Team Spirit, so Beast Coast need to get out. They won't be able to at the moment. Unfortunately, he's going to snowball himself into the middle, and that'll be into his own grave.
They got to back off completely now.
That it would indeed. Rocket Flare.
Got it. He's got to make sure he's
K1.
got the right.
Hook shots off the mark. He's going to continue right-clicking some creeps. Toronto Tokyo jumps in, and there's the Scepter reel. An easy assassination to the first light, but up to the northern side. That's important. If they can deal with the Phoenix, they won't have the damage on at the moment. It's still Spirit. They've just locked onto their target. Down goes the Wraith King. Now the team fight is over. As soon as the Supernova's out, Beast Coast need to cut their losses.
Yeah, they made the jump.
In fact, they want to take the fight. Toronto Tokyo trying to target down Stinger at the moment. A global silence going to be able to cover them. They want to try and deal with the Phoenix as
2
well.
seconds.
That's up to Whisper's job, and now C-Smile as well. Finally, they've been able to address Baposhka. Can they deal with Morphling, however? Yotoro is a completely different beast to bring down. They won't be able to do so to start the fight.
Collapse is coming.
But Beast Coast is still charging for more. They still want to try and close the distance, but not be able to do so.
Again, so much expended just for a singular kill, right? Going for another hook shot, level 20.
What lane? Onto the Storm Spirit. Toronto Tokyo, oh my lord, he just survives. The Madman's gonna go back in because they've locked in C-Smile inside the cogs. Yotoro's right clicks and now even working with the Primal Beast himself as well. Going deep behind the tier 1 tower. There's an opening for more kills, and well, they'll be able to use it perfectly, and Collapse is even looking for the +1. Bit awkward there. Going past Stinger. I don't know if a tier 3 tower is going to be a deterrent though. It just needs the help of Toronto Tokyo. And it'll instantly fly on in.
Alright, I mean, this is what happens when you just leave a Morphling to do whatever the hell he wants. Whisper, he couldn't get the solo kill, could he? On to Collapse, maybe the tower.
Yatoro might get a solo kill as well out of the tier 4 towers. The orb not going to get too much distance away as the point blank right click is enough to secure the kill. What's going on? Guys, there's towers to be killing. Instead,
he wants a rampage.
They want to be brought down. They want to try and bring K1 down. They know they're about to respawn shortly. K1 just hoping that the procs, hoping the life steal is enough to buy him some valuable seconds for the boys to chop, and there they are. A snowball in the nick of time to keep K1 alive. Can they deal with the first life? They can, but have they used too much? Yatoro off the back of the respawn. He still wants to go in. Oh, the madman. Yatoro's not done. No stopping the train.
Is there?
He should easily get out. There's nothing they can do. C-Smile is going to go for the Phoenix instead. Maybe the easier kill, but it just sets up for another replicate. Are they going too deep here on Spirit? Like, there's no creeps, no other members. Collapse.
Another highlight for himself. Mira.
Brother.
He's picked up the Ags.
Oh, he stopped the onslaught. Look at the Morph Illusions. Oh my god, the damage. And a BKB will do nothing because Yatoro is just so goddamn far.
And the art.
Into the tree line.
Considering going for this mid, but
can Collapse getting range for the... Oh, we can. Beautifully done. Mid lane though, they're onto Yatoro. The Wraith King, and with the protection from Mirror as well, they're going to be able to push him to the other side. So they've dealt with the first life.
Still has Satanic.
Gojira has the snowball up shortly if required. Yatoro's even got a waveform further into the middle, but Post's going to try and provide some assistance if required, but it doesn't matter, dude. Yatoro, it's just so far, they don't have a response. Godlike on the Morphling, and while all that was going on, Whisper was getting chased down up top.
They're getting wrong. Whisper, yeah, he's such a key part of their team fight. It felt like as soon as they stopped getting those individual pickoffs and having those Spirit Vessel charges, you were so much less effective against both the Phoenix, the Morphling, the Doom.
Thank you for watching our video. If you have any thoughts and ideas, please leave comments below. We are grateful for your support. Thank you.